Hey everyone, it's Stephanie 1111 Witchy Babe, and I'm here with a pick a card reading for you guys. And this is going to be a timeless reading, so whenever you land on it, it will apply to you. This is going to be how do they feel about me and what are their intentions? Because feelings and intentions are two separate things, so it's good to kind of tap into both with these type of readings. So again, this is a general energy reading. It is not a personalized reading. If you would like a personalized reading for you and the person that you are thinking about while listening to this reading, you can book that at my website, 1111witchybabe.com. Relationship readings are my specialty, and this is kind of a little segment of what my relationship analysis and the other options I have regarding love readings are. I do look at feelings and intentions, but a lot more is available through a private reading. So, let's go ahead and talk about this reading for a little bit. So we are going to literally pick a card. So we're going to start with 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Go ahead and pick whatever card that you are drawn to. If you would prefer, look at the timestamp, pick what other time you are drawn to. And we are going to go ahead and dive on into this reading. Hello, group 1. So this is going to be your reading for how do they feel and what are their intentions. So right away, we have the 8 of Wands. So I'm going to take that as for both, really, for what their intentions are and how they feel. This person that you're thinking about, they want to message you. They want to contact you. They want to communicate with you. So I believe that that's what their intentions are as well. We're going to go ahead and double this up with also checking in with another tarot card to see if we can get another 8 of Wands out. But I just strongly like the energy I feel right now is that like I want to contact somebody, I want to talk to them, I want to communicate. I might even want to travel to them. That energy can also be coming out in these cards. So this person, let's go ahead and take a look. How are they feeling about you? How are they feeling about you? They're thinking about you a lot, for one. I know we're talking about feeling, but they're thinking about you a lot. You're always on their mind. They're playing out scenarios of communication with you. So chances are you're not communicating with this person right now. They're trying to figure out what's the best way to go about communication with you. They are thinking back on memories as well as what I'm getting. So there's a lot of mental activity going on. But how are they feeling? They feel like they want a future with you. However, they're trying to figure out how to go about that. They're trying to figure out how to contact you, how to manifest the situation. They might not know that's what they're doing, but that's literally what they are doing. They see so many possibilities with you and a future and the life that you guys could have together, but something has happened here that has broken communication, and while the card's not showing it, I have a sense of fear. Lessons. So maybe you guys this is likely some sort of soul connection. It could be potentially karmic, but it could be a lot more than that, where you guys are playing out some lessons with one another. That lessons card always comes out when something has been difficult. This is not a connection that has come together easily. There might have even been some back and forth, that type of energy. Forgiveness. Yeah. So there's this person, they either I feel like they want forgiveness from you. This person looks like they really, really want to be forgiven. Something has happened. Maybe they messed up. Maybe they did something and they want to be forgiven, and they're trying to figure out how to come to you and how to bring this connection back together and how to go forward in the future. But it feels like they're trying to figure out so many different things that they don't even know where to start. They wouldn't even know how to begin a conversation. So what intentions do they have? So we have the bully card coming out in its shadow aspects, and this is going to be conceals deep fears behind verbal and physical abuse. I'm not necessarily don't believe this person is physically abusive. However, I do believe that they won't. Their intent right now is, yes, they want to communicate with you, but the communication might come off as kind of like a bully. They might say something or do something that is out of anger, but it's actually, and it will seem like it's out of anger, but what the root cause of it is that they're so afraid. So they put up this wall. The problem is here, you see how we're not getting any feelings card, we're not getting any cups, we're not getting anything, that they're so caught up in thoughts, they're not allowing themselves to feel. And so when that happens, when we don't allow ourselves to really process our emotions of whatever has happened, sometimes we get very terrified, and we then will project that out onto the other person. That's why it's so important to process your own emotions so you don't project them out onto other people. This person right now, their best idea is to start some sort of I feel confrontation or fight or something like that. So they're really kind of working through, how do I approach them? How do I apologize? How do I get back what we had? And how do we move forward to the future? But there's something in them that still just wants to be very kind of aggressive and harsh. So, what I'm getting is that somebody maybe both of you guys have messed up. Maybe you both have said some things or done things that hurt each other, and they kind of just want to throw what you've done in your face, but they don't really want to yet take responsibility for what they've done because they don't really know how. The second house owning. I literally was thinking like they don't know how to take ownership of their like emotions. Now there could be something to do with finances here, but I'm really taking this more as an owning your emotions, but also what you like, how you perceive and go about like what you value. The second house in astrology is your money house, but it also shows what you value, how you see things that you value, what you put a worth on. And there's this person, there's a strong value to them. They just don't know how to get over themselves. It's kind of what I see here. So let's go ahead. I do believe this person's going to contact you again. I want to see what messages the romance angels have for you in regards to this connection. Worth waiting for. Yeah, they're telling you that it is worth waiting for, that this is divinely placed energy for this person. I believe this person is going through a lot of shadow work. They're trying to figure out what the heck is going on with them. They're trying to figure out how they can not be this bully, how they can let go of anger, let go of whatever they feel, however they feel wronged. Maybe it has nothing to do with you. Maybe it's their past. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull out the shadow deck because I just want to see what exactly this person is dealing with in regards to their shadows. I apologize about the delay. I'm digging through a bunch of decks. Okay. So what is this person dealing with in regards to shadow work? Envious. They're very jealous. They're very, very jealous. Shocking. Ruthless. Yeah, there's something. I think both of you guys have either, if you didn't do something, you, the viewer, didn't do something that caused a fight in this connection, the person, your actions in some way are perceived as negative towards them, and it's triggered their really issues with jealousy, their issues with how they handle their emotions. Everything for them seems to come out as anger and as revenge and as getting back. There's a strong Scorpio kind of vibe here with this. So I feel like they didn't even realize how many issues they had with jealousy and how many issues they had with, their emotions and turning them into anger. And so this is something that they're working through. And so this is, for you, this is worth the wait to see if they can get through this process as of right now. I never like encouraging people just to sit around and wait for somebody else to get their shit together, but the angels and the guides are letting you know that this is worth the wait. Let's see. Is there any other advice that wants to come out for group one? So going back, this person is more than likely contacting you, and they just have to figure out how. But the contact might not just be, they might not contact you in the way that you want to be contacted. It could be the words that they use might be harsh, or their energy might be harsh, because they're still working through how to really open up and communicate in a way that makes them, they feel it makes them look weak. So they come across in a different way. Yeah, they're definitely contacting you. And when they do, you need to, I feel, not that this goes with the traditional meaning, but I feel like you need to kind of stand up for yourself with them. Don't let them railroad you. Don't let them gaslight you. You know, you don't need to accept them just because they're contacting you. And if you don't like the way they're coming at you, then you need to let them know that. But I at the same time, it's like coming from a place of love and realizing that this person is going through their own shadow work and their own darkness right now. And that's kind of, it's all a part of your, both of your guys' lessons. So, yeah, that's going to be your guys' reading. Let me know what you think. Let me know what's going on. And if you would like to book a personalized reading for you and another person's energy and taking a look at like what's going on, I offer a couple of different options there on my shop. And you right now, if you're watching this in November, everything is 15% off. So now would be the time to book. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Hey everyone, hey group 2. So this is going to be your reading for how do they feel about me and what are their intentions. So the card that was here is the Sun. This Sun card is a good luck charm wherever it comes out. It lets you know that positive things are to come. And so I feel like this person's feelings about you are very positive. They see you as a very bright energy is what I heard. But like you're a very like bright person, very loving person. You bring a lot of happiness and joy into their life. So there's a lot of good feelings here already. Let's go on and dive into those feelings a little bit more. So I'm going to be using some of the decks you see in the background and some tarot as well. The Knight of Wands. Okay, so this usually is a signifier for the actual person. This person might be they might be a fire sign. So they could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But they're very, like, this person, this is the fuckboy card of the deck. So if that resonates with you, then you know I'm talking about your person right now. Otherwise, this person has a lot of sexual energy towards you. They're very excited to spend time with you and to go on adventures with you. They feel very sexually attracted to you. There's a lot of, a lot of fire energy here in regards to you. So the issue with the Knight of Wands, though, is because it is an immature energy. If this is coming up as them, they could have that with other people as well. So let's go on to see what comes out. What else needs to come out? The Three of Wands. Yeah, there's a lot of fire here, plus the Sun. This is heavy, heavy, heavy fire energy. They are very excited about the future. They are somebody that probably wants to travel. They are somebody that this is things that they also want to do with you. There's just movement that I get. Like they just want to get things going and they want to have fun. And they just want to enjoy the time together. But they do have a desire of a future with you. So this is not just, like I was saying, just this like quick kind of fuckboy energy or just kind of coming together for a little bit. Like there's a future here that they're wanting with you in regards to that's how they feel. So let's see. What are some intentions we have? I'm going to use another deck here. What are some intentions? Oh, wow, guys, look at this. We have the Twin Flame card coming out. Wow. Okay, let me get another card. Look at all this fire. You're either a fire sign or they're a fire. Oh my God. The Soulmate card too. Wow. This person has a lot of strong feelings for you. A lot of strong feelings for you. Their intentions are to come into union with you. They, I know we're not talking about feelings, but they think you're a soulmate. They think you're a twin flame. They think you're a divine counterpart. Whether they're not, they know what those words mean. They know that you are absolutely different than everybody else that they have ever been with. Compromise. Okay. So intentions, what do they want? They want union. They want to be with you. They want to be together. They want to start a life. They want a future with you. But there's something in regards to this connection where there's a compromise that needs to come. There's something that needs to be addressed. Nothing is perfect, especially these really strong soul connections. There's usually things that need to be figured out, be that maybe you guys live in different locations, maybe somebody's already in a relationship. somebody has a job that, you know, takes a lot of their time. Somebody has kids and it's, you know, difficulty trying to figure that out. So let's see what else wants to come out. Wow, moon, the soul. This is a strong soul connection, guys. So if you're wondering about that, this is like so many markers here for being twin flame, soulmate, divine counterpart, all of that. So, oh, this card came flying out. Intentions, judge, balancing justice and compassion, managing fair distribution of power. Yep, there's an agreement that's going to be coming on. So their intentions are to communicate with you some sort of agreement, some sort of balance of power, and some sort of path towards the future. So I'm going to say that this is something that's coming together, and it's coming together, I believe, fairly quickly with this type of energy sitting here. So if you're not in communication with this person, I would expect communication soon from them. I feel like most of you are in communication, and this is somebody that you are dealing with, and you're wondering, like, is this really like legit? Like, does this person really have good intentions and feelings towards me? Because again, they might present themselves kind of as that Knight of Wands, where are they just like this with everyone? This, you know, they are in a way, they have that energy about them, but at the same time, I just heard when I said that energy about them, the big dick energy is what I just heard that. But at the same time with you, this is like, they know this is something super important and different. And they know that they need to make changes within themselves and come to a compromise about, you know, either within themselves, so parts of their personality, or with external things. And they need to get that in alignment so they can be with you. So this is very positive for group 2, very positive. Let's go ahead and get some advice from the romance angels. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Yeah, you guys are going to have, if you're not already together, you guys are going to have a really good sex life with these cards. There's so much fire just in the cards. It's all fire. And there's also this emotional balance coming in with the soul card, with the moon. You deserve love. So if you are questioning, like, if you're, I feel like some of you are like, I don't feel like this person could really have good intentions, like truly deep down, because I don't feel like I deserve this type of connection. There's something also going on with you, the viewer, who is not feeling worthy of this, and you are worthy of that. So this is something you need to recognize. And usually when I will see this card come out in this circumstance, the person viewing it is projecting things out onto this person that aren't true. And so that's something you need to kind of look at within yourself and see, are you projecting out your own insecurities of your self-worth onto this person and making it seem like they couldn't really have these intentions towards you that they do, they really do. So that's going to be your guys' reading for group 2. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, this is a general energy reading. So if you would like something personalized for the person that you're thinking about watching this video, I do offer a couple different options for that on my website. And I'm right now, for the month of November, running a 15% off sale. So now would be the time to book that reading if you're wanting to. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the reading, and I'll see you next time. Hello, group 3. This is going to be your reading for how do they feel about me and what are their intentions. So we have the hard signs coming out. So what I'm getting right away is that your person is seeing signs. They are seeing number patterns. They might be seeing 1111, but they could also be seeing other number combinations. So I'm hearing like 8s, 9s, and 5s. So those are things they could be seeing. But besides the number combinations and the synchronicities, they also could be seeing signs in regards to you. So they could be seeing your name places. They could be hearing your name more often. They could be hearing songs that remind you of them more often. They could be seeing people that look like you more often. So those are all things that I'm seeing come up here. Also, what I'm getting is that they might also be like something about clouds and like seeing things that remind them of you. Like, I feel like maybe some of them have actually seen like your, the letter of your first name in a cloud, and they'll be like, are you freaking serious? Like that kind of thing. So let's go on and dive into this a bit more. I'm going to use some tarot. So how does this person feel about you? How does this person feel? The Ace of Cups. Yeah, this person, they want to give you an offer of love. They love you. When I see the Ace of Cups in regards to how does somebody feel about you, that's just a I love you card. They love you. They want to give you an offer. They want to tell you that they love you. They want to hand, like I'm getting specifically with this person, like they want to hand you that cup, that chalice. They want to give you their emotions. They want to give you their heart. They have a lot of strong feelings about you. What else? The Queen of Cups. Oh my gosh. And then the Ten of Cups is sitting there behind it. Like this person, they feel like you emotionally fulfill them. They feel like you are their person. You're their counterpart. You're the person that they can go to when they're having a bad day. I feel like they also randomly, I'm getting that they also like want to like sit down and like at the end of the day and have a drink with you. Like that's something like they imagine randomly. They'll just imagine coming home and having a drink with you and having a meal and that type of thing. Like you complete them. So this is really strong energy. I love to see cups for feelings. So let's go on. Let's see what else is going on here. What are their intentions? What are they going to do with all those feelings? Okay, we got 3 cards coming out. So we have divine timing, lessons, and admired. So what I'm getting here is that this person, I feel like they're having some sort of spiritual awakening. And maybe it has something to do with you, maybe not. More than likely it does. But they have recognized that things happen when they're supposed to happen. So in regards to intentions, what actions are they going to take and that type of thing? I feel like they're waiting for the right sign. They're waiting for the right moment to offer this. I feel like this connection is not new. This is something that you guys have been dealing with for a while, and you've had to learn a lot about each other and a lot about life in order to get to this place, especially for this person to really recognize and accept their feelings. They had to learn a lot, and they admire you because you help them with that. They either watch, I feel like for some people I'm getting the sense of watching you from afar. So maybe for some, you guys have not been in communication for a really long time, or you have that back and forth energy where you stop talking, but they admire you. They admire your growth. They admire your light and your spirit. They admire the transformation that they've seen happen with you. And now they're going through that same transformation themselves, and they're seeing how things line up and how you meet people and you have experiences when you're supposed to. So they're not making any, they're not taking any physical action towards you. They are waiting for the right time and for the right sign. And they're kind of in this bubble that I'm sure, for those of viewers that have had these experiences themselves, where you just are very in awe of the signs and the synchronicities and how the universe just, everything is so lined up and orchestrated perfectly. When you have those moments of awe, that's what they're kind of experiencing right now. So they're in that bubble where you're not really making any massive decisions or changes or actions, but you're just letting things flow. And with all this water, there's water. They're just kind of letting things flow. But I do believe they are watching you if you're not in contact. For those of you that you're dealing with this person, they admire you. And I feel like I get the sense that this is something that they want, they see this ending in like marriage and serious things, but they're waiting for the right time for those things to take place. For some of you, you guys are still in school and you still have things to do in regards to that. So they're waiting for that to be over before they make this big next step, moving in together, marriage, kids. So let's go ahead and take a look. What else wants to come out here? Priest, facilitates spiritual commitments, serves as a channel of spiritual energy. Yep, this person is definitely in that space right now where they're just opening up to spiritualism, opening up to their soul, opening up to their emotions. And maybe they've always been like that, but they're leveling up in some way. So they're in this kind of bubble is what I'm seeing. And that's kind of what their focus is right now. However, when the time is right, they are going to be coming forward with whatever offer it is that they have for you. Let's see what else. So if you're wondering, does this person even care about me? Which is what I feel like some of you clicked onto this video. Oh my God, Venus comes out. Yes, they do. Do they care about you? Yes, they do. They love you. They are fully aware of that. They're not wondering if they love you. They're not dealing with shadows that are blocking them from that. They're not, they love you. They just are making sure they're taking care of themselves and they are in the right space before they come forward, because this is too big of a deal for them to mess up. And they feel like this is something that has to happen at the right time. So maybe there's still some things that they're having to work on in their life in order to get them in that place. Let's go on and take a look at some advice from you from the romance angels. Getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bonds deepen. Yeah, you guys are gonna be coming into contact if you are not in contact, for sure. And if you are in contact, you guys are gonna be having these very deep conversations. Conversations about your, I just keep hearing soul over and over again. So it's gonna be these soul to soul conversations. Conversations about your spirituality, about your growth, about your future, things that really matter in our substance. And this is a really beautiful, I would say this is the most beautiful, positive reading so far. So congratulations, guys. If, again, there's some of you listening to this that are like, I don't think this person even cares about me anymore because I haven't talked to them. Because there is a sense I'm getting for a small portion where it's like somebody's been watching you develop and grow into who you are now. And they've been doing their own work and you guys have not talked for a very long time. They are coming back and they're coming back a different person. I feel like before, this person may have been in this priest shadow attributes, which was violating trust, and seduced by something, it talks about spirituality, but I feel like they were somebody that was, they had options and they were kind of seduced by the options and by the emotional, the high of emotionally manipulating another person, and they have kind of gotten that into check, and they see your worth now, they see your value, and they see who you are. They see that you give them emotional fulfillment. Whatever, if you guys have had a back and forth, they have not been able to experience the energy that you two have when you come together, and so they fully recognize that now, and they're coming back as a better version of themselves. So that's going to be your reading, guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know what's going on. Again, this is a general energy reading. So if you would like a reading for you and the person that you are thinking about's energy and what's going on there, you can book that at my website, 1111witchybabe.com. And for the month of November, I am running 15% off. So now would be the time to book if you would like to do that to save some money. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you like the video. And I'll see you next time. Hello, group 4. This is your reading for how do they feel about you and what are their intentions. So let's go ahead and jump on in. We have Free Yourself being your guys' card. Now, I will be totally honest here, and we don't know what the rest of the reading is going to say. I'll be drawing the cards out, but this card almost always comes up when you, the viewer, needs to free yourself from the situation that you are seeking and you're wondering about. But we are looking at somebody's feelings and we're looking at somebody's intentions. So let's go ahead and dive on into this with some tarot to kind of get a better grasp on that. I did want to just put out that warning. So if you're hearing this and this is not, you're not in the space to hear this, and click out of the reading, check out another one of my readings, click a different pile. But this potentially could be going down a certain path here, okay? Just letting you know that with these cards. So how is this person feeling about you that you are wondering about? All right, we have the Eight of Wands coming out again. So this person definitely wants to communicate with you. They want to message you. If they have not been in contact with you for a while, they are wanting to contact you. They want to potentially travel to you, come to you. Let's see, what else? My cards are going crazy. Judgment. There's a decision that needs to be made. They're feeling like they need to decide What are they needing to decide about regarding you? The Five of Cups. So, let me get one more card. I'm kind of getting a vibe here. And the Page of Cups. Okay. I feel like you guys are kind of at a make or break point for this connection. This person's trying to decide what they're going to do, what can be done. Something in the past has happened that they regret. Something has been lost with this connection. Maybe they did something, maybe you did something, maybe you both did something, but there's a judgment call that's trying to be decided here. They want to offer you love, but at the same time, I feel like they don't really know if they're in the right spot to do so, because the Page of Cups, while it is a messenger of love, and this person is excited, wants to do that, they don't always have the maturity to go forward with it. Sometimes they can just love the idea of love, but the actual work that needs to be done in a relationship and to keep that connection strong is not something that they're ready to take on. I feel like this person is trying to decide, like, am I ready for this type of commitment? Am I ready to give myself fully to somebody else? Am I ready to be who it is that I know this person really needs? And I feel like whatever's happened in the past has shown them, like, they regret anything that has happened in the past between you two. They regret their actions, they regret their words, they regret what happened. They don't want that to happen again, which is why they're really taking a moment to really feel out what direction to take with you. They know that walking away or potentially freeing themselves from the situation is going to cause you a lot of pain, and they don't want that, but they also don't want to hurt you by making promises that they can't keep. So let's go on and take a look further about this situation. Dark Night of the Soul. Yeah, this person's going through their own thing. They're going through their own awakening. They might not know that's what's happening, but that is what's happening to them. They're spiritually awakening, or they are leveling up. The Dark Night of the Soul, for my viewers that don't know, are these moments in time, and they repeat. It's not just one time that happens, and it's not just one night for everybody. Sometimes it is, but it's when your whole world and your perception of reality gets questioned. It's when it depends on who you are and how it's going to play out for you. But some things in common for the Dark Night of the Soul is not enjoying things that you used to always enjoy, not seeing what the future might have and the potentials, not, feeling very stuck and trapped, and like you're just being drugged down further and further, and a dark cloud is hanging over you. It's very similar to depression, but the difference is there's a lot of introspective work that happens on top of it. There's a lot of questioning who you are, where you really come from, why you don't feel, quote unquote, what you think other people feel, why you don't feel normal, why you feel different, why do you have weird experiences and things you can't explain. Other things go in line with that. And so I feel like this person is really going through that for themselves. And so let's go on to see what else is going on here. Might be why they're trying to decide and make a judgment call of what they're going to be able to offer you. And we have third party coming out. So that kind of clarifies some things. This person is involved with another person, or you might be involved with another. And we have shadow work. Yeah, it's definitely just look at how dark these cards are. So you know what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to use a shadow work deck. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at what shadow work they're currently dealing with. But this person, they have some other situation going on. Maybe they're in another relationship. Maybe, third party can also be addictions. It can be a job that takes up a lot of time. Anything that's taking up the majority, more energy than it should with a connection will show up as a third party. But most of the time it's because there's somebody else involved. So if that is resonating with you and you know this person does have another person in their life, they are trying to figure out what the heck to do with that situation. That's all a part of their dark night of the soul and their shadow work. Let's see what shadows specifically this person might be dealing with the shadow deck. Walking away. Yep, what do we have? Free yourself. They have to decide. The judgment card is you make your break. What are they walking away from? Are they walking away from their situation to you, or are they walking away from you and focusing on their situation or their energy? Cowardly. They're afraid of making change. Oh. And childish. So they might have children themselves in this connection, and that can be part of the reason why they can't walk away from it if they're wanting to. They might not necessarily know if they want to or not. They might really not know, is what I'm getting here. It's going to all depend on the person, and the energy is going too many different ways for me to identify which way. But they also could be just very childish and very stuck in their ways, and they'd rather just stay in a comfortable position even if they're not happy. So that's how I also can see that energy play out. So let's go on, and I want to take a look at some advice for you, because I honestly don't, well, we're going to look at intentions. Let's look at intentions, but you can see that this person is just not, I don't think they know what their intentions are yet, because they're trying to figure it out. Let's see. So right now, this person's intentions with you are not very positive if they are coming in contact with you. The Knight of Wands, with the combination of these cards here, is going to suggest somebody that's going to be still seeking out physical things with you and a sexual relationship. But it's not, this is like in its true fuckboy energy. This is not somebody that is wanting to offer you long-lasting things at this point. They just still want to have fun. Because they're trying to, I feel, more than likely suppress this dark night of the soul energy with other things. And so some of those other things can be physical and sexual. Yeah, the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands I have been seeing a lot lately come up as more sexual energy, surprisingly. But their intentions are just not, they want to keep, I'm flashing back to something that actually happened in my own life. But I'm hearing the phrase, enjoying it while it lasts. But I don't mean that in a real positive way. I mean, like, they know that this is not going to last long term for them. At least that's what their mindset is right now of it. So they're just going to kind of squeeze out every last bit of enjoyment and personal fulfillment that they can out of the situation before it explodes and before, you basically, I just heard, come to your senses and walk away from it. So that you free yourself card, again, is kind of showing itself for how it is, that this is something that you need to free yourself from. I'm going to take that as some advice, but let's go ahead and take a look at some advice. Unrequited love. There's just not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Yeah, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry, group 4. I hate whenever there's a negative reading, but the positive thing here is that this 100% has nothing to do with you. This has nothing to do, they feel sorry for this. They feel sorry for being this type of person with you. They feel sorry for whatever they put you through. They have a lot of inner work to do. A lot of work. They're just beginning it. It's going to take time, and you are worth more than waiting around for this person. This person, maybe whenever they come out of this shadow work, and if they decide to venture into it and actually do it, will come out a different person, and maybe at that point you can come back in contact. But you don't need to wait around for that. You have other people that want you, and I'm getting that from this imagery. You have other people out there that are willing to give you what you want and what you're seeking from this person, and this person acts as a block, and so you can't see these other opportunities. So you you need to walk away, and that's going to be the advice. Okay, so Let me know what you guys think. Again, this is a general energy reading. It's not going to resonate for everyone. And so if you're looking for something for you and the person that you're thinking of and your guys' specific energy, you can book a personal reading with me at my website, 1111witchybabe.com. And right now, for the month of November, I do have 15% off. So now would be the time to book if you're looking to save some money. But I hope you guys, probably didn't enjoy the reading, but maybe you got the information that you needed to hear. You probably already kind of felt this. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Hey everyone, welcome group 5. So this is going to be your reading for how do they feel about me and what are their intentions. So the card that came out is one of the decks that I always read reversals when they come out. And this is a card that's coming out in shadow attribute of the energy. So this person's overall energy that's coming out is, in regards to a relationship, is there's probably a conflict for you guys watching with whoever you are watching this for. The reason of this conflict, and we'll dive into it for more specifics, is because this person puts a lot of blame on what they experienced in their childhood with how they are today and how they deal with relationships. So let's dive into this a bit more. So how is this person feeling about you? The Empress. So they feel like you're absolutely beautiful. They think you're incredibly beautiful with the Empress card. They think that you're loving and that you're nurturing and that you are just, I heard, a goddess. They are very physically attracted to you. Two of Cups. They see you as a partner and they see you as a soulmate. They see you as, even though this isn't the wish fulfillment card, I just heard their wishes. So they definitely like you. I would say that they might even love you. The Ten of Pentacles. So they feel like you are something that, like, there's a potential for a serious future with you. There's a potential to have a legacy with you. I also am getting the sense they feel like showing you off. Like they feel like you're so incredibly beautiful and they just want the world to know that you're with them. And if you're not with them, they want the world to know that you guys, like, they want you guys to be together so the world can know that you're with them. But I'm also getting this but. I keep hearing but whenever I'm going over this, because this is super positive in regards to their feelings. So what is this but about? What is the hang up here, and why are they coming out in the shadow attributes? The World. Oops. So what is the but there for? And the World comes out. This person, maybe they have something that needs to complete first, a cycle, or maybe there is something to do with where you guys live. There's an issue with you guys don't live in the same area. Maybe there's something in regards to how you guys view certain things that's different and it causes some kind of concerns with them. So let's take a look at a little bit more here. I'm dropping a bunch of cards. Oh, the cards are going crazy. What are this person's intentions? Man, the Dark Knight of Souls coming out again. This person is, maybe that's what I'm getting, this contrast. They have all these incredibly positive feelings about you and about your guys' future and your potential and just everything, your relationship and all of that. But there's a huge but. Dark Night of the Soul, Crossroads. Yeah. Does this person have something else that they're involved with, another person that they're involved with, or they're dealing with some serious shadow work themselves. We're going to go ahead and take a look at this person's shadow since Dark Night of the Soul is coming out. This person, they're at a crossroads and they're trying to figure out what they are going to do with you, is what I'm getting here. Because these, again, I'm asking about intentions right now. And so they're trying to figure out what direction they're going to take. But when you have all these positive feelings about somebody, why wouldn't the direction be towards them? Is it because of their past? Is it because they continue to project out what has happened to them and that's what's going to happen to them with you and they're too afraid to take the risk? Is it because they have to walk away from something in order to get to you? That's going to be questions that you'll know the answer to. Grief. I definitely feel like there could be this strong connection in regards to their past, that first card coming out, and whatever they experienced in their childhood and whatever negative relationships they saw play out. They're so afraid of that happening again, and they can't seem to get past that. There's a huge barrier between their emotions and their actions. They want to be with you. They want to give you the world. They want to create a legacy with you. They want to show you off. They want to be a totally different person than what their intentions and actions are towards you right now. They are stuck. So more than likely with this energy, you guys are probably not talking, or you're having difficult communication, or they're being very cold. You're not necessarily going to believe all of this right here. Maybe you do, maybe you don't, but I have a feeling that you probably don't. Because I don't know how this person could ever portray that, to be honest. Yeah. Look at this. What's coming out when I'm saying that? Midas, Monsieur, in its shadow attributes, hoarding money and emotion, obsessive fear of losing your wealth. This person is either projecting on all their feelings towards you and towards like their job and their finances, and they're like hyper focused on that. Or more than likely, they're just really locking down their emotions, trying to control them, trying to not let them out, because they're afraid once they open up and you understand how much they feel about you, then you can destroy them and you can crush them like other people have, or like they have seen other people do to other people, and they don't feel like they can survive that, is what I hear. They can't survive you crushing them. So what else do we have in regards to intentions? Virgo, I analyze. They're trying to figure out the situation on an analytical. They're trying to shut down their emotions, right? And they're trying to figure out, what do I do in an analytical sense, which that's not going to really work out that well for them. It's going to cause a lot of anxiety because these are emotions. These are not thoughts. These are not things that can be analyzed. They are to be felt and to be, and to be experienced. They cannot be picked apart, and you can't quantify them, and you can't figure out why they exist. You just have to experience it. And so this person could be a Virgo, or they could have heavy air in their chart or heavy Mercury. But they're really shutting their feelings out, and this is probably what's causing the Dark Night of the Soul. This is going to cause more issues for them. So let me go ahead, and I want to take a look at what shadows they're dealing with, and then I want to look at some advice for you, because, should you be waiting around for this person, or should you move on with your own life while they sort themselves out? Let's see. What's their shadows they're dealing with that will help us with that. Dependent. This person could have some addiction issues. They could be codependent. You might not even realize it. You probably wouldn't. I feel like they are watching you. Again, they're analyzing. They're trying to figure things out. We have the screen there. That's what makes me think they're probably watching you on social media, or watching you in person, depending on what your situation is. Faithless. That first card was a perfect card to come out for them. They're so caught up on what will probably happen based on what has happened to other people and what has happened to them in the past. And they don't have any faith in things could be different. They just think everybody's the same. Everybody has motives. Everybody this, everybody that. Pitiful. And it just makes them, and you know, what kind of life is that? If you think that everybody is always going to be against you and nobody could have any goodwill towards you and nobody could reciprocate the strong energy that they feel towards you, which I think if you're here listening to this video, you probably at least really care and like this person, if not reciprocate the same energy towards them. And it's just, they're isolated because of this. This is, you know, this person does not have like somebody else that they're dealing with. They're throwing themselves into their work, or they're throwing themselves into just like focusing on whatever they can that has nothing to do with their emotions. And they're having to work, they're having to be strong enough to really accept all of this energy, which is like, that's all good that you feel like that. Just be open to it. But they're so afraid that once they open that door, they can't close it. And then if you decide that that's not what you want, or you know, that you hurt them or you reject them, they don't feel like they can handle it. So let's go on and take a look at what's some advice for you. What are you to do in this situation? You deserve love. Give your relationship a chance. And passion. I feel like you actually could also really, like when I'm talking about what this person's going through, I feel like you are going to resonate to a degree, because you also have had situations where you don't feel like you are worth all of this. And like I was telling you, I don't think you believe any of these good cards back here are what this person feels. Because there's a part of you that mirrors that same not feeling like you're deserving of reciprocated energy. And this person is showing you that. This person is showing you that with their own actions, how you have that wound that you need to heal. This relationship has a chance and you need to give it one. The best thing that you can do is recognize that you deserve love and focus on that part of yourself that needs healing, and to just let things happen as they're going to happen. There's a lot of divine energy happening here. It's nothing that can be forced. You can't force somebody into accepting their feelings. You can't force somebody into working through their shadow work. But you can show your passion in the moments where it's called to. So if you have a conversation with this person, be open and honest about how you feel about them so they can be more comfortable with being honest about their feelings about you. Don't play games with this. Don't try to, you know, poke and prod in ways that people can to try to get information before they show their full cards. You need to show your deck, show your cards, show what you want, show what you have to offer, show what you're willing to do. And somebody's going to have to break first. Somebody's going to have to be the one to put themselves out there first. And if you want this, it's going to be your call. You're going to be, you know, do you wait for this person to come around to do it, or do you go out there and do it? And I think when you resolve the issue, or at least when you start working on the issue of you feeling like you don't deserve reciprocated love, you'll have because it's like, what are you going to do? You're going to sit and just think about how much you love this person and want to be with them and all of this and that, and try to poke your way into that situation for them to finally open up? Or are you going to just be like, you know what? I'm going to let it be known exactly how I feel, exactly what I want. And whatever happens, happens. And the more honest you are, the more your passion for this person is going to come out in that conversation, and the more legitimate it will look. I feel like this person is just always looking for how somebody could be lying to them, how it could be bullshit, how it could be, you know, this, that, and the other. And it's like, you need to let that passion come out when that conversation happens. So that's going to be your reading, guys. Let me know what's going on. Remember, this is a general energy reading, so not all of it will resonate with you. If you would like an energy reading between you and the person that you have in mind, you can book that at my website, 1111witchybabe.com. For the month of November, I have 15% off on the readings, so this would be the time to book if you're looking to save some money. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think. I hope you liked it. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.